Kia ora whānau. I just wanted to do a really quick video to welcome you all back to school tomorrow. I want to acknowledge that I know that you may be feeling anything from anxious to excited to come back into the school buildings on Monday morning. And I just want to assure you that however you're feeling is absolutely okay. I also wanted to upfront the message that absolutely none of you should come into school feeling like you are behind. We are really clear at Albany Senior High School. No student from our school is behind in their learning at this stage. You are exactly where you are, and we're looking forward to meeting you in that place, in that space, and we see it as our job to move you forward. So you will see over the next couple of days that we're going to really focus in on checking in where you're up to and where you need to go next. So tomorrow morning, we're going to kick off with a tutorial. This will be an opportunity for you to reconnect with your tutor teacher and with your tutor class and make sure that you're feeling really safe and comfortable about being back in school. It's also going to be a really neat opportunity over the next couple of days to check in with each of your subject teachers and your impact project mentor as well. So we are going to have tutorial in the morning tomorrow, and then you are going to have an opportunity to head to lines 1, 2 and 3 of your specialist subject classes. And then on Tuesday, you will check in again, obviously in the morning in tutorial, and then go to lines 4 and 5 of your specialist subject classes, and then have an opportunity to check in with your Impact Project Hub mentor, and finish the day again in tutorial so we can see how the first 2 days have gone for you. It's really important to stress that our focus over these next 2 days is about finding out where you're at with your learning. So for each of those subjects and for your impact project, we'll be working that out. And then our next job is going to be finding out where you need to get to next. We recognise not everyone has the same target for this year, nor needs the same target for this year, because it really does depend on what year group you're in and what you're planning to do at the end of this year and next year and beyond. So our focus is going to be on working with you and working in partnership over the coming weeks to make sure that you feel like you're on track for meeting the goals and the targets that you've set for yourselves with your family and whānau and with your tutor and teachers over the remainder of this year. So I really want to stress again to you and to your parents, you are not behind. No one is behind. We're just really looking forward to having you come into school. And it's absolutely okay to feel exactly however you're feeling, whether you might be excited or you might be anxious. We're going to be here to join you on the journey of rejoining the physical space that is Albany Senior High School. I also want to take an opportunity to talk a little bit more about what we've got planned over the coming weeks in terms of introducing what I like to call supported self-directed learning. This week, it's going to be all sort of in your classes, in your classroom teaching spaces, working with your subject teacher. And you're going to do that throughout the week. So there is we're not really beginning that focus on self-directed learning at this point in time. But what we are going to do is over the coming weeks, we're going to be working with you and we're going to be trying to support you if that is what you need to be able to be a little bit more self-directed with your learning on a Thursday and Friday. It's really important to stress that this is not a one-size-fits-all approach. And if you're a little bit nervous about wanting to spend more time with your teachers, or you're nervous as a mum or a dad about your son and daughter needing a bit more hands-on support and guidance, I want to assure you that that is absolutely going to be in place. If you're a student that wants to stick with your teacher right throughout the week and sit in that teaching and learning space, that is what you can do. So you can, in a sense, carry on business as usual. However, if you're someone who would like to have a little bit more flexibility and freedom, you're going to be able to do that, but it's going to be working in partnership with your teacher to make it work for all of your lessons and all of your specific subjects, because some subjects will require you to be in class with your teacher on the Thursday and Friday because you need to do a practical, or you might need to do an assessment, or you might need to be in a workshop space or a specialist space with your specialist teacher when they're on the floor. So we're going to be evolving and working through this process together. And I just want to stress again, if you need support, you need structure, and you need to be with your teacher throughout the week, that is absolutely what you can do. But for now, I just want us to focus on how we can come into school and feel really good about being in that space tomorrow. Our teachers were in school on Friday, and we have been through the process of preparing the physical spaces and all of the sort of the protocols and the ways of working that is going to ensure that we're a really safe school in this level 2 environment. You're going to see an increased focus on keeping spaces clean. We want you to work really hard to try and keep breathing space between you and your friends, because I know it's going to be really tempting for you to come back in and give them hugs and high fives. You're going to have to try and think about how you can do that virtually, because we do want you to reconnect. We do want you to be back with your friend groups, but we also want you to be mindful of what that looks like in Alert Level 2, because we're a big school and there's a lot of people, and we want to make sure it's a really safe and secure environment for everyone. So, once again, welcome back. We look forward to having you back in the school, and we look forward to reconnecting with you tomorrow. And remember, no matter where you are in exactly the right place. We are going to be there with you to work in partnership and move you forward with your learning. We can't wait to see you. We can't wait to have the place buzzing again with the energy that we love at Albany Senior High School. So I encourage you, make sure you get to bed at a reasonable time, because you have to get up early tomorrow, and I want you ready and fresh and rearing to go, because our teachers, they're already been there, and they can't wait to see you as well. So have an amazing rest of Sunday and have a really restful night's sleep, and we look forward to seeing you back in school tomorrow morning. And remember, we start off with tutorial with a real focus on reconnection. And remember, we're here to support you however you're feeling about coming into school, and however you're feeling about where you are at with your learning. So we'll see you in the morning. Until then, have a fantastic Sunday.